Okay, this one came out, I think, Thursday or Friday, and then we went over the weekend. It was Mother's Day, but I do want to do a trailer reaction for it. I don't give a fuck. It's not going to get a lot of views, but this is the DCU, and I want to see what's next for the DCU. So apparently, this is set after the events of Superman. James Gunn has already confirmed that in a tweet. Somebody sent him a tweet and was like, when does this take place? It says after. And so let's see. But again, how does this make sense? It's, James Gunn wanted to preserve the Peacemaker character, bring him over from the DCEU into the DCU. Because his wife's in it, his
brother,
it's nepotism, it's cronyism, and it makes me fucking mad, right? I'm still a little raw over that, because in the original Peacemaker, you do see Jason Momoa as Aquaman, you see Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, you don't see Henry Cavill, but he's in the dark, because I don't know, they're fighting for the rights. I was it Batman? Could you see Batman as Ben Affleck as Batman? I don't remember. Or was he also in the dark? It's just some weird shit, right? And so my assumption is that this is a multiverse thing. Maybe Peacemaker gets pulled from one verse to the next. But it just feel yeah. Let's not do that yet.
Done.
The time done with multiverses.
The time has passed.
Yeah. What about Brightest Day, Darkest Night? You're okay with that, right?
No.
If they eventually
the Lanterns, the
I know,
second lamest person on.
Wacky. That shit gets so wacky with the colors and the fucking white and purple and rainbow and.
I have the power
orange.
of imagination.
I would like
to
to
hammer.
I would like to see Larfleeze as the Orange Lantern. But anyways, okay, I'm getting way off track here. Let's go and watch the trailer.
Wait, we're getting Stewart, right?
See what?
We're getting.
Yes,
yeah,
we are.
okay,
We are getting John Stewart. We're getting Hal Jordan in an HBO series. I actually like this version of Hal Jordan. He's old.
You like
He's
the
an
Ryan
old
Reynolds?
ass, veteran Hal Jordan.
Oh, that's why his brain doesn't work. And yeah, okay.
So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
They're gonna be doing backflips to get you to join.
Get you to join.
Welcome,
What's
Peacemaker, or do you prefer Chris?
Either's fine.
There we go.
It's his brother.
Tell us a little about your skills.
Maxwell
I'm considered
Lord
the finest marksman in the world.
Best haircut.
Yeah.
doesn't look like Maxwell Lord at all.
Proficient in hand-to-hand combat.
How many more of these do we have?
Guy.
Love.
Ooh, I love her, baby.
My butt's getting really big. My
Yeah,
nose
Hawkeye.
I have a
She's the best
variety of
part of
helmets.
The Last of Us 2.
Excuse me? Am I supposed to be able to hear you guys?
Excuse me?
You were
guy
talking about
sucks.
your butt and stuff? And also you said that I suck.
It is not funny.
But wait a minute. Aren't they?
Damn it.
We saved the world.
Aren't they assholes? And
Thought
that team
everyone
should have
finally treated
separated.
like heroes.
I
Oh, there's
don't
a
need
vigilante.
anybody else to just forge my own path.
You're living in the worst level of Grand Theft Auto.
There's the wife
I come
of
to
James
the conclusion you
Gunn.
suffer from
She's a
a particularly
badass in the
severe
show.
form of toxic masculinity.
What?
Okay, good. I was about to be like, please
Peacemaker ever
don't.
since Rick Flag Sr.
If
was
that's
named
your response,
director.
good.
Does he know that I am?
Kill this
What?
sign. Media.
Frank Grillo
Me,
crossing
Peacemaker.
over from Creature Commandos.
Callie, you scan for any anomalies throughout that house.
Oh,
Homeboy, don't let him out of your
Meadows.
sight.
Tim
Titties,
Meadows.
I want you to take the front door. Encino Man, you take the back door. Got it?
But not the fucking names, dude. You can't just call us that.
Where do you think we are? Fucking Berkeley?
I like Tim Meadows. Definitely continuing
always been
comedy
good
action. Full on with some emotion.
The
man.
11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
The Rejects. The Eagle Crack. What? Who is that?
You ready for the next adventure, pal?
Nice.
August 21st.
What the?
Who the fuck are you?
Oh shit! What?
What?
Okay, so that I guess is the tease at an alternate at multiverse.
Was he in his dad's lab?
Yes.
That's what the
Yeah.
White Room. So maybe, hopefully,
Yeah.
it's a clone on a multiverse because I'm fucking done.
Yeah. So I think that little dad, room is a pocket dimension thing, And I heard that they're going to do pocket dimensions. There's a pocket dimension in Superman, supposedly. There's a pocket dimension, and that was a pocket dimension in Peacemaker. Now, at least they're carrying over an element that they already set up. But yeah, I guess that's going to be a clone. I would allow, because it's James Gunn, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Nepotism, cronyism, bringing in, like, let me get to it right now. His brother as Maxwell Lord, it's just James Gunn's brother. It doesn't look anything like Maxwell Lord. I don't know if I like it. It just, it's like, damn. Just, I don't know. I guess I'll have to see his performance in Superman. But, yeah. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Pocket dimensions. And I would allow it to be one multiverses. Oh, he got yanked into here. And then get rid of all the multiverses shit for a long time. Marvel's been doing it nonstop.
They wore it out.
Don't need
look,
to do
it's
it
fine.
in DC.
No, they don't need to copy it.
But in order
this
for it to
looks
bring
funny,
him
though.
past, I'll allow it just for this. I actually like Alex's idea better, where it's a clone in a pocket dimension that his dad made, and because he was disappointed in his son, and this is like a fucking white racist white power, because he was in that weird weird suit, white vigilante or something like that. So maybe this is an evil version of Peacemaker, and he's got to fight him. But what'd you guys think of the trailer?
I like the first one, and this one looks like it continues the comedy and everything. This looks like it's going to have emotion. I'm looking forward to it. I like it.
Yeah, I was really surprised by John Cena in this series. Not only does he have great comedic timing, I actually think he's a great actor. Plus, he brings that wrestling pedigree with him. He can do action.
Is he better than The Rock?
He's jacked. Is he better than The
As
Rock?
an actor? I think so.
So.
I think so.
I think he might be. However, The Rock's like, how dare you, Joe? My newest film is an A24 film about the, one of the
As
more
you play
first
The Rock.
MMA fighters that was super popular. So we're gonna go watch that and see if that's, if he can. But it's good. It's good to have competition to see, for acting.
I prefer him and Batista over The Rock. The Rock kind of wanted to be in every single movie, and then most of them were garbage. And then his friends write all the movies, and contractually he wasn't allowed to lose a fight. And so this guy doesn't have any of that shit that comes with it.
Pull
so
the Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I'm interested in Peacemaker too, because Peacemaker 1 was good, and I hope they
Yeah.
have the same intro because it was a banger.
It was,
and the comedy was there, and it's not a show you take seriously, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it every week. You can wait till it all comes out and watch it all at once.
Gas,
And it's-
friends, pizza.
I like the
bingeable.
Zack Snyder cult,
like it.
and they're crazy. They're like, I can't believe this they're making Peacemaker a joke, and I miss the dark, taking comic books seriously. It's like, stop it. Fucking stop it. This was always a comedy. This was always the B-team quirky side characters. Who gives a shit if they take the Peacemaker, who is a fucking Z-teamer with a super serial story, and put some jokes in there, and then actually put some serious drama here and there that hits you hard. And I think James Gunn is the best at that. I loved the first season. I thought it was really interesting. And I think he's going to do an equally good job in the second season. I do think there's going to be an awkward transition into the DCU, just because he wanted to retain all this stuff.
Does he have the same level of involvement that he did before? Because he doesn't have the time, right?
Right.
Because he's organizing all these things.
That
Now, he's a
could
producer
be.
for sure, but is he? Because he was overseeing some of the writing and doing. I think he was helping with. He directed one of the episodes.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's further away from him, and we're going to see that dip.
So as far as the Justice Gang is what I've been seeing in toys and the marketing here, that Maxwell Lord is kind of in charge of a team of superheroes that are probably more corporate. I don't understand what we're doing here. This doesn't make sense to me. And I actually would be disappointed if at the end of Superman, the Justice Gang is not broken up and they didn't learn their fucking lesson from doing shit the old stupid corporate way where you only help rich people or whatever they're going to do the storyline with it. And Superman is like, no, we need to just save everybody, this life is precious, and has a has a different way of doing things that other heroes are like, oh shit, that's the way that we should be doing this. But to see them like this, and they're still in a team together, and I was actually under the impression that Hawk Girl, in one of the shots, is actually knocking Maxwell Lord out of a window. But I guess now that I look at his hair, I think the person she knocks out of the window had long hair, and Maxwell Lord has short hair. So, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm feeling like either this is a flashback within Peacemaker, and when they were trying to, recruit superheroes, and they tried to recruit Superman, and Superman was having none of it. So now here we got the B team Peacemaker. Nah, we don't even want him. So I hope that's it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed that the Superman film doesn't really have much impact on the overall world of superheroes and their moral compass, because that's Superman's whole thing. He's supposed to be an inspiration to other superheroes to do the right thing.
Maybe
and
they're
to
trying
see
to
them
rebuild.
still be in their corporate outfits. Yeah, maybe they're trying to rebuild with Superman's, inspiration, and they're going to do good now. But no, get rid of these fucking old, corporate suits and shit. And what is this? Justice
Gang.
League? This is a G?
I think it's supposed to be, because they're the Justice Gang, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to be the Justice Gang, but maybe they change it, and that's Justice League by the end. Ooh, I wouldn't like that either. I just was never really a fan of the, MCU style costumes.
With all the lines and stuff.
Shit on it?
Just too many lines and too many gear, and everybody like Iron Man armor and shit. Give Hawk Girl her original fucking
spandex.
outfit.
Get
It's
them
like
spandex
it's like a
back.
spandex. Yeah, she looked good in it. And same thing with Guy Gardner. And a lot of people are like, man, this guy looks too goofy. It's like, you never fucking read a comic because you don't know what Guy Gardner looks like. He looks exactly like that. He is a fucking big bozo. And Nathan is going to kill it. He's going to kill it.
He does look stupid, though.
He does look fucking stupid.
haircut,
But they're like, stupid, I don't want to watch this. Comic books are for fucking nerds, and you'll never get laid kind of people versus...
But you're still cool.
That's like this. All right.
We'll have to see how believable, because if they take it too far, where it's just like, then it's like,
Well, here I
how
think-
do you have a ring then?
Here I think that's the whole Guy Gardner story. So, and I hope they get into that. But anyways, here I think they are going to push him even further, because it's like, okay, I have to be somewhat serious in Superman here and there, but in Peacemaker, this is our time as actors, and he's friends with James Gunn to, have fun and, throw it out there. So, and this is Nathan Fillion's second DC character. He already died once with that character.
The limb
guy, TK something. But no, now he's Guy Gardner. But okay, so as far as the overall plot and arc, I can't really tell. We have this chick, what was it, Hardwood, something, who kind of is assuming a leadership role in the team. She seems to be going through some shit, man. I don't know what the hell she's going through. And then we have Frank Grillo, who I think with the Creature Commando team is assigned to either take out Peacemaker or neutralize him or something. And he's probably busy with his creatures that are commandos in season 2. So he hires Tim Meadows, who
the ladies' man,
Tim Meadows, to do something. But you would think that they would know by now that you can't just take a bald-headed lady and a few mercs with guns to take out Peacemaker. So this is probably them breaking into something else
expendable ones.
or doing something else.
Cool action scenes. You see their heads explode. Something.
The first Peacemaker actually had a pretty, large and in charge story that he actually saved the world from pretty much an alien invasion, and even the Justice League were surprised. The Justice League showed up late was the whole joke, because they were gonna help, but he had taken care of it, you fuckers. But it looks like in this one the stakes are coming down, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
From what
I'm okay with that though, because again, we don't need a huge threat, a world-ending threat level.
Yeah, I hate the Hollywood notion that we have to make everything bigger and better every single time, because more often it just becomes bigger and dumber. And so him going back to street level stuff is great.
Yeah. He's at some point he got fucked up when he's in his dad's pocket dimension area there. You see he's just beat up in the face. I don't know who this is. So
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
That's what he's been doing.
Fucking
He's
what's Mortal Kombat? The guy
Nightwolf.
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 Discover your animality.
And he gets shot in the head. Wait a minute. This is Zandu.
Yeah, it is.
So that's James Gunn loves working with the same people. I don't blame him because these are great fucking actors, right? So he was also another DC character that also died, I think, in Suicide Squad. But man, they're gonna mine this for material. Maybe we're gonna go over here. He got shot in the head, but yet he's still alive, and he goes on a
Ayahuasca journey.
Ayahuasca journey.
That
What do they
sounds
call
pretty
it? A dream walker kind of self-discovery.
Quest?
Vision quest is what
Takes
I'm thinking.
peyote, go to the desert, and you'll be lost forever.
Yeah. But what do you think this is, Joe? Alex says it's a clone.
I hope it's a clone.
I
hope
don't.
it's a
Yeah,
clone of
me
Pokemon.
too. Because I don't want to do this multiverse again. I just want to bring it back down to just normal threat, no crazy shit like that.
Yeah. I can guarantee you, almost guarantee you, that they're not doing the multiverse stuff. If this is multiverse, it is a it's not the
Small.
norm. It
It's
is
fine.
a
I'll allow
small
it.
side thing in order to get this to work.
See, it does the
Small.
same thing, though. It ruins any sort of tension when characters die and they're like, well, let's go get another one.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why the Flash, kind of didn't really. There's just so many multiverse in the Flash. You got the CGI. You just kind of lose tension, and plus that horrible Henry Cavill CGI thing was like punching.
Hello,
bitches. Oh, my God.
That was a great impression. That
That
everyone
made
loved it.
Oh, I'm glad
That's
people like
amazing.
that one.
It's spot on. So we won't have that Wonder Woman anymore. Gal Gadot's acting we don't have to deal with. I am curious who's going to be the next Wonder Woman. There's rumors that that Bix is in the running from Disney Plus.
No.
But I think she's a little too skinny, a little too. I want to grow.
Find a
little more
6 foot
check.
tall
Fucking Amazonian.
woman
And
with
then
large
tell her
shoulders.
to call me.
Yes, and
Tell
but
her
it's
to call
like
Joe. Okay. Anyways, yeah, they're not. I don't think they'll run around with 2 peacemakers. I think it's just
No, you
such a
shouldn't.
shocking mining that one of them will end up dead. So
he captures that one, and then the evil Peacemaker goes
I
into the
was
good
just thinking
Peacemaker
that.
thing, and I'm gonna hate every second of
that
it.
Yeah.
Star Trek. What is the fucking?
it's been
thing?
done a billion times.
Discovery
Yes,
with
yes. It's like, it's not
Michelle
me.
Yeoh
He's doing
does that in
everything.
Star
Yeah,
Trek.
and I don't
now.
want that.
All right. Well, we'll have to see come, what is it, August 20th, I think, 21st.
The other
yeah.
one's 15th.
Yeah, there it is, August
Yeah,
21st.
Yeah, well, I'm not paying for Max, so thank you for your.
Thank you for your service, sir.
I know they try to do the password sharing thing, but luckily it hasn't worked on our. We've been able to do it. So, all right, guys, thank y'all for watching. Let us know what you think of the trailer, and we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.